Alright guys, welcome back. First of all, I feel like I need to explain myself a little bit. I can't really show my face in these videos just for different reasons, for my job, my other job, and I'd rather kind of have like an air of anonymity, if I can use that word correctly. But anyway, I'll get started with this week's video. So I wanted to cover just some of the basics, start off with the basic stuff. Some of you may find this to be self-explanatory. Some of you may be hearing this kind of concept for the first time. There was a first time for me with some of these basic things that I was embarrassingly old whenever I first considered some of these concepts. So don't be too harsh of a judge with some of this, because someone out there may need this, even if it's beyond your current level. So anyway, I'll just get started. So I just wanted to talk about those three things I had mentioned, and really I find them to be like the basic foundation of like you as an individual. If you want to be an attractive candidate for someone to get to know, especially a member of the opposite sex. If you're trying to attract women, you need to be an attractive person. You can't the common trope, what is it? The common expression. It's like, just be yourself, right? Like, so cliche. That's the word. The cliche everyone says, just be yourself. Just be yourself. Well, listen, look. If you happen to be a cool guy already, then yeah, just be yourself. But if you're like antisocial, like outsider, pariah, no, being yourself is terrible advice, because you're not attractive. You know what I mean? And so much of this stuff is concepts that are never really ever solidly explained. So I'll do my best. So these three things, in my opinion, I'll start off with healthy body. Okay, look, I do intermittent fasting. It's worked for me. I've done it for over 3 years. I know it's very popular right now. It's very trendy, but I think that's for a reason, because it is effective. Essentially, it's, for me, I never count my calories or anything like that. I really do eat what I like. I just happen to like chicken and vegetables, and I literally eat that almost every day for dinner. I don't really eat carbs too much. If I go to the gym, I save carbs for the days I go to the gym, so that it helps with building muscles. Carbs are really good for muscle building, but besides that, I usually keep the carbs to a minimum. I keep the sugars to a minimum. I don't drink soda. I don't eat candy. I don't eat, like I said, I don't eat carbs usually. I don't eat white bread. The only carbs I do eat might be white or brown rice. Maybe noodles or something. If I'm eating like ramen. Yeah, I think that's about it as far as carbs go. I don't eat like potato chips ever. And I used to have like an addictive personality. I mean, I still do actually, but I've learned, I've created the discipline so that I can stay focused on what I'm trying to do. And instead of buying the potato chip bag and having it in my apartment, always tempting me, I just don't buy it, because I'm the kind of guy, I would buy the bag and I would eat the whole thing in one sitting. And that's what I mean by addictive personality. So I've learned these negative habits that I possess, and I'm willing to bet that you possess some negative habits as well. They might not be exactly what I'm describing, but no one is perfect, is the point I'm trying to make. So you need to understand who you are and what makes you tick, and learn the negative habits you possess, and be aware of them and curb them when you have to. Let me see here.